Episode 3 Mindfulness Practice for Reducing Depression Symptoms. Welcome back to Beyond the Blues, everyone. I'm thrilled you're joining me today as we explore a powerful tool in our mental health toolkit, mindfulness practice for reducing depression symptoms. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Mindfulness? Isn't that just sitting cross-legged and humming? Well, I'm here to tell you it's so much more than that. Mindfulness is a practical, scientifically backed approach that can significantly impact our mental well-being, especially when we're battling depression. Before we dive in, let me share a quick personal story. A few years ago, I hit a pretty low point in my life. My mind was constantly racing with negative thoughts, and I felt like I was drowning in a sea of hopelessness. That's when I stumbled upon mindfulness. At first, I was skeptical, but as I started practicing regularly, I noticed a gradual shift. The dark clouds didn't disappear overnight, but I found I could navigate through them more easily. So, what exactly is mindfulness? Simply put, it's the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. It's about observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Now, let's explore some mindfulness practices that can help reduce depression symptoms. 1. Mindful breathing. Let's start with something simple yet powerful. Mindful breathing. This practice is all about focusing your attention on your breath. Here's how you can do it. Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a few deep breaths to settle in. Now, simply observe your breath. Notice the sensation of the air moving in and out of your nostrils, or the rise and fall of your chest or belly. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Try this for just 5 minutes a day to start. It might feel challenging at first, but with practice, it becomes easier and more natural. 2. Body scan meditation. Next up is the body scan meditation. This practice helps us reconnect with our physical selves, which is particularly useful when depression makes us feel disconnected from our bodies. Lie down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Starting from your toes, bring your attention to each part of your body, moving upwards. Notice any sensations without trying to change them. Just observe. If you notice any areas of tension, imagine breathing into that area and allowing it to soften. This practice can help us become more aware of the physical manifestations of our emotions and can be incredibly grounding. 3. Mindful walking. For those of you who find sitting still challenging, mindful walking might be a great alternative. It combines gentle physical activity with mindfulness. Find a quiet place where you can walk back and forth for about 10 to 15 steps. Walk at a natural pace. As you walk, notice the sensation of your feet touching the ground. When you reach the end of your path, pause, take a breath, turn around, and continue walking. If your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to the sensation of walking. I love this practice because it reminds us that mindfulness isn't just about sitting still. We can bring mindful awareness to any activity. 4. Loving kindness. Meditation. Depression often comes with harsh self-criticism. Loving kindness meditation can help counteract this by fostering self-compassion and positive emotions. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Think of someone you care about deeply. Visualize them and silently repeat phrases like, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you live with ease." Next, direct these phrases towards yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I live with ease. You can then extend these wishes to others, perhaps someone you're having difficulties with, or even all beings everywhere. This practice might feel awkward at first, especially when directing kindness towards yourself. That's okay. The important thing is to cultivate an attitude of kindness and compassion. 5. Mindful observation. Our final practice is mindful observation. This is a great way to pull yourself out of rumination and connect with the present moment. Choose an object in your environment. It could be a flower, a piece of fruit, or even a small trinket. Observe this object as if you're seeing it for the first time. Notice its colors, textures, shapes. If your mind starts to wander, or you find yourself making judgments, gently bring your attention back to observing the object. This practice can help shift our attention from internal worries to the present moment, giving our minds a much-needed break. Now, I want to emphasize something important. Mindfulness is not a quick fix or a cure-all for depression. It's a tool, one that becomes more effective with regular practice. And while it can be incredibly helpful, it's not a substitute for professional help if you're dealing with severe depression. Also, when you're in the depths of depression, even these simple practices can feel overwhelming. That's okay. Start small. Even 1 minute of mindful breathing is a step in the right direction. Remember, the goal of mindfulness isn't to eliminate negative thoughts or emotions. It's about changing our relationship with them. Instead of getting caught up in the current of our thoughts, we learn to observe them from the riverbank, so to speak. As you practice mindfulness, you might notice that your depressive thoughts and feelings don't disappear completely, but you may find that they have less power over you. You might be able to recognize them for what they are, just thoughts, not facts. Before we wrap up, I want to share one last personal insight. Mindfulness hasn't made my life perfect or eliminated all my struggles, but it has given me a valuable tool to navigate life's challenges. On days when depression tries to pull me under, mindfulness helps me stay afloat. So, I encourage you to give these practices a try. Be patient with yourself, and remember that like any skill, mindfulness takes practice. Start small, be consistent, and over time, you may find that these simple practices make a significant difference in managing your depression symptoms. Thank you for tuning in to Beyond the Blues. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, no matter how dark things might seem, there's always a path forward. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.